All right, in this demo, I have been showing you multiple ways to drop in photos, and most of them have just been in rectangular boxes. But with this demo, I want to show you how to change the corners of your photos by using something called the Corner Widget. Now, I don't have a page for this one, so I'm going to go to File, New Document. I'll set up Print. Size is tabloid, and we'll keep it a vertical sheet of paper. I'm going to set my margins all down to 0, so I just get a big blank 11 by 17 sheet of paper. Okay, I'm going to hit Command D for a document. I'll go to Chapter 4, Folder 14, and I have 3 photos of some flowers here. Okay, they're horizontal, so I'm going to select all 3. Click Open, and if I wanted to drop all 3 at the same time, like I just showed you before, you have Contact Sheet Cascade. So I can hold Command and Shift, click and drag, and now I let go of Command and Shift, and I'll hit the left arrow right there. There's 3 picture frames. I'll let go of the mouse. There's my frames. And again, they are longer than the photos, so I'm going to go to Object menu, Fitting, Fit Frame to Content. Now, these photos are way too close together, so with them still selected, I press and hold down on the bottom right corner. Now I hold my space bar and I'll just pull them apart. Okay, using all the tricks I've already shown you. So what I'm going to do is these 3 photos already have dark backgrounds, so I don't need to put a stroke around them. What I am going to do is hit the letter W so we can just look at the photos themselves. And again, every photo comes in as a sharp cornered rectangle. Well, I want my photos to look a little more softer. Okay, so I'm going to click on the first one, never on the center. And you'll notice a tiny little yellow node right there. Okay, if I hover over that, it says click to edit corners. So I'm going to click on that, and now all 4 corners have become yellow diamonds. So the default is to produce rounded corners. I'm just going to click and drag this top right one to the left. And you won't see it until I let go, but when I do, I will have 4 rounded corners. That's fine, but I might not want every single corner to be round. I might want to design a unique shape because anybody can click and drag and get all 4 round corners. So I'm going to come down to this second one. Click. I've got my yellow corner widget again. Click, and I am going to start off by producing all 4 round corners. I'm going to click and drag, go even further in like this, make them really rounder. Okay, but I don't want this corner to be rounded, so I'm going to hold my Shift key and pull this back. Delete the roundness from that corner. I can go to the opposite corner, hold Shift to disable it, and pull that back. And now I've got a really unique shape. You can see the difference between those 2 right there. Okay, if I come down to the third one, click and drag. I click the edit corners. And you're always going to start with rounded corners. So I'm just going to click and drag that in. But now if I hold the Option key and click, I can toggle through the different corner styles. This one's called a fancy corner. Option key and click. This one's called a beveled corner. Option key and click. This one's an inset corner. Kind of carves away from the corner there. Option click. This is an inset rounded corner. Option and click. And now we're right back where we started. Okay, so again, I'm going to click and drag. There we go. Now I'm going to hold Option and Shift And let's see what that does. Ah, now that does one corner at a time. So now I'll come down here, Option and Shift click, Option and Shift click. See, now I'm getting a rounded corner, a fancy corner, a beveled corner. It looks stupid, but you get the idea. Option and Shift click, Option Shift click, Option Shift click, Option Shift click. And now I've got a box that looks stupid, but it has 4 different types of corners on it. So there's all kinds of ways you can design boxes. So let's just practice one more time on this one up here. If I have all 4 corners rounded, I can click on the corner widget. I'm going to option click, option click, option click, option click, option click, and just reset it. So again, if I click and drag, I've got rounded corners. If I hold only the Shift key, I can disable a corner. If I hold only the Option key, I can toggle through the different corner styles, like that. And if I hold Option and Shift, I can design or change one corner at a time. So it takes a little bit of practice. Got some really unique shapes going on here. So if I wanted to reset this just one more time, click on the corner widget, option click, option click, option click, option click, option click. Now what I'm going to do is design more like a tab, okay, like a Rolodex card. I'm going to click and drag over. Then I'm going to hold Shift and drag that one out, Shift and drag that one out. And now I've got almost like a tombstone, a little tab that comes out. So if I held Option key, I could have these little tabs coming out to show different designs. And you can get some really cool designs. So if I selected these, go to my stroke and made my stroke white or paper, we'll thicken that up a little bit. Now I can hold Option, and you could start to separate tabs like that. Okay, so that is your corner widget here in Adobe InDesign, giving you a lot more design flexibility with the corners of your graphics.